Hi folks, let's take a quick overview on this simple workflow that has only 3 steps, and the aim of this workflow is to sell iPhone in a needed currency. So during this workflow overview, I'll show you how to work with lookup tables, how to build rules to support such cases. So it's like a price list use case for all of your products in your catalog. So let me run this workflow first, and then I'll show you the details. So this questionnaire has just 2 steps. Let me select an iPhone I want to sell and currency. Then quote should be generated with already added product to the quote and with needed price with needed currency from my price book. Okay, that's fine. It's it. I'm clicking on next to generate a document. But wait a second, let's check USD as well. So we saw the price in euros 766. What if I select the USD? Click on next. 888. Let's check the description. Okay, iPhone 11. Let's go back and select the euro as well. Description has changed. The price is euro. I see it's France. That's nice. Let's take an overview how we could do the same. You could do the same. First that we should do is to create these steps. You know how to create this step just using this UI. So we are creating a form, and inside this form we are just adding questions with answers, and I'm using this item ID to just put SKU under the hood. So under the hood we'll pass not the selected name but the SKU to the product, so we can easily add product UI rules to our quote. And here I'm using the currencies, just currency codes, USD, euro. So, and I'm sending this currency code directly to the quote. Then how do I send it? Inside the quote, let's check the quote. I create a data field called products, where my SKU from the form comes, and currency, where my currency from the form comes here. And let's check how it moves data. So here on the data tab, in the quote step, we have this data fields that I've created in the quote. And I'm able to pass data from previous step 1, field 1, to the currency, and to pass data from the previous step from iPhone products to the products. So why I have this different field 1 and iPhone products? Because inside the form, I am able to change the name of the fields, like field name for my iPhone, select iPhone you want to sell is iPhone products, and field name for select currency is field 1. So I didn't change it. So that's okay. And then I'm creating a document. Before coming and checking the rules, let me show you how it's the easiest way to create the lookup table. And let me first remove these rules from the workflow. Well, I'm going to lookup tables, and here I have price list iPhone. I'll remove it as well. What we have to do, we have to go to my catalog and to export catalog. The catalog CSV file will come to your email. Here is my email. I'm going to download the CSV. It's here, it's archive. I'm going to unarchive it. And here is 2 files. So for volume based price and for flat price. As far as my iPhone is flat price, I'm just going to go into my Google Drive and let me paste this flat price product CSV to the Google Drive. Okay, don't want to unarchive, or don't want to paste. Let me just open it. So here we are, and I'll just copy let's say all of the columns for now, for just these 3 particular products, iPhones. I'm going to my Google Sheet, and I'm going to remove columns that I don't need, like delete this one. I don't need cost as well, because in my particular case, I don't need image, because I don't need to somehow parameterize it in my quote. Yeah, what I need only description, because I want to use different one. I need only currency, I need prices, I need SKU, and I don't need product name. So SKU, price, currency, description. Then what I want to do, I want to copy these 3 products by pasting under the hood and change the currency. No, not under the hood, under these 3 lines, change the currency, and as well change the prices for all of those currencies. Then I want to change the description. I want to change the language to another one. Let me do it under the hood. Here is what I have. I have SKU, and you see they are the same. We have same SKUs here, so 2 SKUs, because I have just 2 currencies. I have different prices for these 2 SKUs. I have different currencies for it, and as well I have different descriptions. So basically I want to put everything in a lookup table that will differentiate the product somehow. So I want to just, like in my catalog, I have only this. So if I'm selling in euros, so probably I may change the description of this product because it's different region, change price, change currency, and whatever I want to change, that is already stored in my catalog. So what we're going to do next, we are going to export file, download, comma separated value CSV. I'm exported it, and then I'm going back to my PandaDoc. Again, workflows, lookup tables. Here I'm going just to create a lookup table from my CSV. Price list iPhone. You see we have just 4 columns, 6 rows. That's it, creating table. Going back to my workflow. I know that first, probably I want to change the currency of the quote, because by default it's dollars. So first rule would be like that. As far as I am storing currency here in the data field, because I'm passing currency from the form to the quote, I'm going to use this condition. If quote variable have currency that is not empty, then I want to update quote settings and set currency as a reference to this data field currency. So first rule, set currency on the quote. Next, what I'm going to do next. We have a product selected, SKU of the product selected from the form here in the products field. But how to build the rule? So actually I'm going to refer to lookup table price list iPhone, which contains any element, any row with SKU equals to my data field products SKU, and currency equals to my data field products currency. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going, let's insert the data filters. So I'm going to search by this SKU only, I10. Then I'm going to select needed currency, let's say euro. So I know my lookup tables only differentiate product by these 2 fields. So I'm using these 2. If you have more, like you will now also have size of the product here as a separate column, you can add size or whatever you want. Then what I want to do, I want to add to this section products, existing product SKU, and refer to product seller founded in lookup table. So alias to lookup table 1 is SKU. Then I wanna change price from the catalog, rewrite price from the catalog to price from the lookup table, and as well I wanna rewrite description from the catalog to the description from the lookup table. Save rules. I forgot to rename it anyway. So let's check. I'm running the workflow. I'm selecting iPhone 16, price euro. Click on next. iPhone 16 is added, price euro, description is and friends. That's pretty it. This is how use case from price list works using lookup tables.